pick up a marksman in their 5th pick, but it seems like they're confident enough to open up their Bruno and save that roamer potential pick.
Yeah, I'd say like the roamer would really dictate how Geek Fam moves around the map. The Bruno would be still like a solid pick for Geek Fam, but there you go. Mirko's prediction is always insane. It's going to be Brody that could possibly just sustain himself and maybe just shred through the range that he has, maybe for Eman to maximize that power coming in from Brody.
And with this, honestly, I feel like for the roam, it's going to be a bit tough here. I think the Grok could be an option. The Atlas, though I get what you, I get the point there, but I think it's a bit too instant for the Atlas to be like purified completely. The Bruno obviously can go for the purified Valentina as well. We got anti-CC for both the Barats and the Arlet. So instant CC, like the Grok, with the knock-up, I think it's a bit better, and they do decide to go for the Grok right here to go and rotate over. Now, this is the big question. Is the Arlet going to be flexed into the XP or the roam? I think what Bigetron have done there in the 2nd phase is actually quite intelligent, right? They banned out the Lapu Lapu and the Tigreal here, so it kind of forces them, and they've already banned the Ruby previously. They're trying to limit down Luke and Beloyski's hero pool to limit this flex, and now I think Geek Fam are kind of confused as to what they want to go for. They want to put that Arlet into the roaming position, getting a little bit of poke, but again, against the Grok, anti-CC is built in that kit. It seems like they will be going for a Yu Zhong in that back line. Famous words from R7. I also actually asked Fried Chicken. R7 said, for the Yu Zhong
game, will it be Geek Fam or will it be the Red Robot seeking vengeance? It's going to be Bigetron against Geek Fam.
Boy, oh boy, I personally can't wait. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it's a rematch, technically, from the playoffs last season, and Bigetron, they got 3rd place. Why? Because of Geek Fam.
Yeah, of course. Now we do see Superken and Ray both respectively moving towards their buffs. Moreno on the mid side. It's not going to be a tough challenge to really fare up against the Valentina, but Key is currently moving and trying to really deny that, you know, fast farm coming in from Ray, and that pressure they're trying to instill on Ray is really, really conspicuous now in this matchup.
You gotta go for the rookie, right? I love the preemptive measure that Bigetron took, knowing that Beloyski on this Arlet could be very oppressive in the early game. Beloyski can just jump in with that Vengeance constantly, get the reset, so they actually even rotated Chorizo over to leash Mr. Ken in the jungle. Meanwhile, this should be the main focus when we're talking about Bigetron Alpha's composition. Now that they have a Brody, they have to play a bit more of strong side, but this could also be a subversion of the expectations for Geek Fam. That's why Geek Fam has to be very, very smart as to how they rotate across the map. Ray already getting some good control over that top side, trying to get some pressure away from BTR from that turtle, but he does get walled away quite a bit, just will slow him down.
Yeah, Ray's able to really absorb the pressure, and that is very nice for him for a rookie, but I think they are going for a dive.
3v4 first blood goes to the hands of Ray. Luke now under the turret gets taken out as well. It's a 1-for-1. It's Chorizo for Luke. In the bottom side, it's Eman now with the flicker as well. 1 HP and Eman. Here's your first kill with the Bigetron jersey.
Oh my god, that is insane. And they win out with the advantage. They are able to really collect that top or XP side dive. Was a huge success. They took out one, and now Eman really, really inching himself in that matchup coming in against, you know, against Marky.
Black Dragon form. Now Ray comfortably taken. Oh, what? K taking, stealing away the Lord in the backside as well. So Chorizo finding a kill on towards Luke now, who has died twice. And Geek Fam, they are not in favor here.
What's that? What happened? I thought Key got it and he didn't even use the wild charge. Now Marky
2v1 stunned up bottom side, and Marky gets the stun as well as Eman now collecting a kill again. Oh, it's gonna be Beloyski taking the kill though. It's a trade, and now it's Geek Fam still looking for trades, looking to somehow recover from that early game. What?
Yeah, they are putting a lot of pressure on Bigetron. All of their movements is working very well now. And Beloyski just being shredded behind, and I think their map movements, their macro control has been very solid in the first few minutes of the game, Mirko.
I'm looking at the replay here to really... I want to see what stole
Basic
that.
attack.
I think Suki just walks up and smacks it. It's not even a wall. It didn't come out of... He just missed the retreat. That's plain and simple. For Ray, he completely mistimed it, miscalculated it, and now it's resulting in Bigetron Alpha having the gold lead early on, and Iman with 2 kills. Actually, Marky lost the entire wave earlier from that dive. Geek are rotating over, but remember, with this Brody, if you play strong side both sides, I think it should favor the side of BTR.
Yeah.
4v3. Oh, early wall charges. Ray now taking some heat. Taken down as well, potentially, but no. Still have enough room to escape here as Geek Fam, they fail to initiate with a man up.
Yeah, they were able to really survive that dive coming in. They even have to expend the Eternal Guard, but I think like the peel being given by Vexana is going to be enabling them to really sustain the fights. I think Moreno has responded to that rotation very, very quickly, so they are safe, trying to really retain that control under in the gold lane. Geek Fam look for a very, very fast movement, but now it's going to be Super Ken.
Oh my god, that's just disgusting, right? Good setup there, set up by Super Ken and Sorizo. Easy free kill for on towards below, but take a look at this. Geek Fam, they want to contest this turtle. Luke with the Black Dragon form, BDF Ray, taking heat literally, but all Super Ken petrified at the backside. Turtle secured by the Barat. Super Ken solo killed by Luke in the backside. Now Luke again wants to soak the damage from Sorizo. But it seems like the heat from Moreno and Sorizo is a little bit too much. A boy in a no man's land, but perhaps the stun now. A boy with the play. Valentina finds the outplay in the bottom side of the map. It is actually Key with the help of Amon, of course. Amon taking the turn and the kill. Beloyski now inside the bush, looking to grab space, but no, it's an all for naught as Amon collects the double.
A double kill in the bottom side of the map. Sure, Luke was able to find a kill there. That was very impressive. A good chase down. Let's take a look at the items here, and that power spike is gonna be crazy, man. I mean, for the Brody, see Halbert, I think he might just go for the Melphic Roar next. He knows that Ray will be rushing to go for these physical defense items, but even now he's actually kind of mixed up, right?
Yep.
He already has the Molten Essence. He's building towards what I think is the Athena Shield first to stop Moreno's burst damage initially from happening. But from Luke, now that he only has a Dreadnought armor, and if that is going to be a Melphic Roar from the side of Brody, it's going to be ridiculous. Also, fun fact, this is a build that we saw from Few earlier in the past tournament for AP Bren. Glowing Wand first item whenever they are ahead. That Glowing Wand is going to present so much more presence towards the side. Wall charge!
Flicker wall charge on towards 3. Boy taken out first. Beloyski might be next and he will fall. Luke, BDF. Oh, he will back off now, taking so much damage as well as Bigetron creates and grabs some more space. Marky, the top side of the map here. Oh, Super Ken special migration misses as of course turret now will be the main objective from the side of Bigetron as the inner turret top side will fall here surely, but no, not this time. Perhaps the next wave.
Yeah, Ray's kind of late to the fights happening around the XP side jungle. A boy has to hold this pressure alone, and so far Bigetron is ready and always in the constant pressure, not giving Geek Fam the space they need. They also have secured the XP side turret. A boy jumps in, tries to really, push Key back, and this is the pressure that is constantly given by Bigetron. Geek Fam does not have, space to breathe, and so far, for gold as well, they are in the lead with 5k ahead, Mirko.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about Bigetron a whole lot because of the snowball. Let's try to look at Geek Fam now. What are their conditions to win this game? I think it has to come from Marky and a boy at this point, right? Luke, he's about to fall off in terms of that damage, and if he dives to the back, Iman's just going to melt him down with those basic attacks. Melphic Roar done, by the way, earlier in that team fight. So for Marky, I'm looking at that power spike, and unfortunately, when we look at normal Bruno power spikes, is the Berserker's Fury, the second item after the Haas Claws, but now I don't even think with the Berserker's Fury, he'll have enough damage to really push Bigetron back. They already have a lot of physical defense, and he's going to have to wait for possibly a Melphic Roar, and that's going to come very, very late in the game. The man is still on the way to his Berserker's Fury right now in the 7th minute of the game as we approach 8 minutes.
Yeah, he is denied all of the gold that he needs to really scale up, and they do really need some sort of a moment because a boy always have that IMU, of course, with all of the ultimates coming in for Bigetron, but I think Geek is ready to really soak up the pressure.
Last insanity defensively. Mando will be picked up first. Luke now gaining space in the side of Bigetron. Now looking for the Furious dive misses, but Moreno will be zoned out. Will be taken out as well by the big bad Luke. And now Geek fam, they're looking for more, looking for space as the mid side now will fall surely from the side of Bigetron.
Yeah, good ult coming in from Geek fam, of course, with Luke always ready to jump in the backline, separating all of the players of Bigetron, and Moreno just did not have enough sustain to really survive that dive coming from Luke.
One bad position from Iman is all it takes to take the gold lead down from 6K to 3.6.
Yep.
Man, Iman way too over extended there in that team fight. I think he got eaten up by the Barats and also slashed over all the way back behind the base turret. Definitely not worth it for BTR, but extreme value for Geek fam. We did say in the keys to victory, gotta give Luke a damage dealing hero. Well, you know, maybe Yu Zhang isn't the pick we were thinking of when we said damage dealing. He certainly is dealing a whole lot of damage, and he is the main carry right now for Geek fam.
Right? Soaking damage in front of the side of Bigetron, but Luke, again, Luke, the playmaker, man, he's looking to grab space, but this time bursted down by the members of the Red Robots. Bigetron now a man up, and it seems like the Lord will be free for the Red Robots to take.
Yeah, they have Prio as well, and XP and gold, and they now have their hands on the Lord, so this is going to really ease up the process on trying to knock on the base of Geek fam. Luke, again, trying to be the hero with that dive towards the backline, but it's just not enough because Bigetron now are ready. Moreno just bursted him down as well. With that self-peel coming in from the Vexana, it's always going to be ready to really just prolong their lives for that fight to ensue.
Yep, the War Axe, Brute Force Breastplate as well. Though, note down that the power spike, the initial power spike for the Bruno has already been acquired there. Berserker's Fury. Now, see, this is the tough call now for him to make. Does he want to go for more damage, trust in his frontliner, go for the Melfic Roar, or does he want to play it a bit more defensively with the Wit of Nature? That's always the question when you're already in around your third item, and for the Brody, it makes complete sense for him to just go for that Wit of Nature. Now, on the way for that DHS, he's going to be shredding these frontliners even harder if or when he does get that DHS. BTR wants to really pressure with the first Lord.
Yeah, they don't have the DHS, but I think they're going to dive in towards their base.
Well, right now, again, trying to find Daytona's welcome. So Rizzo, though, is the target now. Last insanity from the side. Knock up on towards Ray and gets taken out. So Rizzo flickers out of the way. Luke, though, the front outside will try to find the Furious dive as well on towards Amon. Taken out. Good knock up here to find momentum. Now, Geek fam, they are trying to reset here as the 4-man still trying to defend of the minions from Bigetron.
Yeah, that slash from Beloy was ready to really just, delay the follow-up coming in from Bigetron, and they still aren't really able to push far with the Lord even in their hands. So now it's time for Geek fam to really refocus and probably refresh and take a breather, because so far Bigetron has been in their faces constantly, non-stop.
Really good initiative for the side of Geek fam, right? Ray, that Detona's welcome straight on for Cerezo. He knows at this point they have to do something when these sieges come through, and we're going to take a look at the replay to see exactly what happened. It'll start with Barat munching on Cerezo, pushing him back towards this turret, and because of this initiative that has been done by Ray, he actually forced a fight. Cerezo decided to fight instead of using the last insanity defensively, and that created a whole lot of spaces, a whole lot of opportunity for Beloy, the patient roamer. We know to make that BBB play, the big brain Beloy play, and that happened. Iman got slashed over, and that first layer of CC forced him to use the Wit of Nature. The second layer of CC comes from the Furious Knife Petrify, and by then, no more defensive skills, no more cover, even from Moreno. Though now, 12 minutes in, the DHS has been completed by Iman. That's another big power spike for him. They have to start to really think patiently, very disciplinedly. Because if this goes over the 14th, 16-minute mark, that's when Geek fam can really start to pick up the pace.
Yeah, BTR bleeding slowly. They have his timid now. But so far, Iman still leading the gold standings, of course. The Lord has respawned, and now Geek fam wants to really contest this probably soon, because Supercan is ready for this battle, and now they're trying to really push back Bigetron in this fight.
Oh, I don't know about this, right? Far lane secured by Bigetron. So now, yeah, Geek fam, we force to somehow not contest.
Yeah, they don't have resources for this as well. I think they are just losing in the positional sense. Chorizo is just peeling for the team, absorbing the damage for Chorizo, but the Lord is going to be taken down quite slowly. Ray is ready with the retribution as well, ready in the tanks.
All spells are up. BDM by Lugo with the backside. What the heck? Iman deleted. Beloyski now last insanity. Ray finds the Lord as well as Iman will be taken out. Geek fam with the swing of momentum. Kui now backing off. Luke though stunned up, trying to soak in, still surviving. And there you go. Geek fam with a clear win.
With the initial pick, with the waves as well, all the forced errors, that was Bigetron's Lord to win, and Geek fam, they committed. This is what experience shows. For Geek fam, especially Beloyski's calls, man, he knows that these waves are not going their way. They'll rather just go in, commit, try to look for that team fight, even despite Beloyski getting kicked off in the side, the call remains, go in and 50-50 that Lord. Now with the enhanced Lord, it is all shifting back. Marky has the power spike that we were waiting. That was the win condition for Geek fam. Marky getting the Malefic Roar. Now with penetration, the front line will get shredded. And remember what I said earlier, if Geek fam are able to push this game over from 14 to 16 minutes, this is when Geek fam can really turn the tides, and that's what we're seeing here in the 14th minute. That Lord swing was massive. It definitely turned the tides a bit quicker for them. Game fact, by our new application, GoPay, Brody becomes Iman's victorious hero as Bigetron defeated Evo's Glory earlier. While charged though, it seems like they want to look for a fight, but they are going to push back. So yeah, it is a winning hero if they are able to snowball. That was the case against Evo's Glory in the Hope Cup. Right now, Geek has been holding him down. Yeah,
Bruno is slowly getting online there for Marky. He is trying to stack up those items, and look at the gold swing. Now 1k up for Geek fam. A lot of turrets as well, down as well. That mid-side turret is able to be taken down by them. They are looking for this turret bottom side, and now Ray jumps in at the front line. So this is so much sustain coming in from Geek fam.
Oh, Daytona as well. Come on towards Chorizo. Take a look at the damage, man. Ooh. He's untargetable for a minute and flickers out of the way. Geek fam, good initiation. Again, I feel like the last 3 fights was just the creativity from Geek fam.
Yeah. I have to agree with that, man. The creativity has been phenomenal for the side of Geek fam, and I would say decisiveness as well. They've been very decisive in the approach to every single team fight, even a Lord Dance where they shouldn't have had the winning position. It was Bigetron who had, again, 3 waves pushing, especially the side wave slow pushing into the base, but Geek fam just made the decision to commit to 50-50 it and to hold it down. Special props to Ray for being the one to actually stand up there and being confident enough to hold it down from Superken, who was trying his best to get that Lord to reset.
Yeah, the Divine Glaive also ready for Moreno to really just soak up more damage towards Geek fam, but they have to hold longer. But Geek fam, the more it holds longer, the better it becomes for them. Especially the items always getting ready now. Key in the brush, trying to really hold off all of the pressure coming in from Geek fam, and now they're everywhere on the map. They have priorities in 3 lanes, up top, mid, and bottom as well. So Bigetron has to really hold this. Lord Dance coming in soon because the Lord has spawned, and I think Bigetron, they want to contest this, of course, because they want to have a momentum swing, but it is all for Geek fam's taking.
Let's say this time Geek fam try to stabilize. A boy though on the backside. Oh my god, the true damage from Chorizo actually hurt him. Now, Geek fam will fight this. All spells are up. Oh, take a look at that, Key. Jumps in, no fall damage though. Here, last inside in the backside. Good win, Strunch into delay, but Luke trying to buy time. A ball taken down, and Luke in the front side will be taken out as well. Beloyski bought the immortality, but what can he do? Just soaks in damage, and Marky will find and destroy the immortality, but it seems like it is all the red robots. So Rizzo last insanity just to intimidate Geek fam.
Beloyski's gonna go down as well here, I think. This is a good pick-off. And of course, Bigetron take everything as they lose nothing. Geek fam, 3 players down. They are now bleeding.
Let's see if they can actually end this. The base turret in the mid lane is very, very low. They'll have 2 waves if they are able to shove that top side, but they're gonna go in.
No clear power. Ray taken out as well as Marky. And the red robots in this best of 3 will strike first.
Yep, they win it after a momentum swing, a shaky one at that. But of course, for Bigetron, they hold on with all of the advantages they have. And